Welcome all in my channel English Tutorial with Rachna. So, friends, I hope you all are fine, and let's begin the summary of one of the best comedies of William Shakespeare, that is Twelfth Night. But before I can move, I would like to make you a request that please like, comment and subscribe my channel. So let's proceed with the description of this play Twelfth Night. So before I move towards the summary, let me tell you some important point related to this play. So this play. What is the genre of this play? It is a comedy. It is a comedy, and its setting is in England. It is written in England. Sorry, it is written in England, but its setting is Illyria. Okay, and Illyria is an imaginary place. Okay, and when it was written, so it was written between 1600 to 1602. It is written between 1600 to 1602, and it published in 1623 in first folio. Okay, publication which happened in 1623. Now the main character of this play is Viola. Yes, she is the protagonist of this play. It means you can say the hero or the most important character is called protagonist. Okay, but a heroine, Viola, is the main character in this play. So let's proceed towards the summary without any delay. So as you can see on the screen, what happens that Viola and Sebastian, who are two twins, they are fraternal twins, they are maternal twins. They resemble with each other, but one is brother and the other is sister. The sister name is Viola and the brother name is Sebastian. Unfortunately, both of them got separated due to a shipwreck. Okay, they are the son of a count, but their father died, and they were going on a trip, and during that trip in the sea, they got separated due to the shipwreck, and both of them thought that they have got separated from each other, and Sebastian thought that Viola has died, and Viola thought that Sebastian died. But fortunately, both of them separated, but they were saved. Okay, and let's proceed the story with Viola's first. So Viola was saved by a captain, a kind captain, and we can see that the story opens with Viola at the seashore, and she was there on with the kind captain who has saved him during that shipwrecked, and she was mourning because she thought that her brother had died. Then the sea captain consoled her that he had seen her brother struggling with a mast, and he might have survived himself. So this is how he consoles her, and then she started asking about the place where she has come now, and the sea captain informed that this place is known as the Illyria, and the duke of this place is Orsino. Orsino is the duke of this place. Now, Viola asked him that how she should protect herself, and he suggested that she should take a male attire so that she could keep herself protected in this unknown place. And she took a male attire and went in the court of the Duke Orsino, and she got appointed as the page in Duke court. But the Duke was so impressed with Viola's in her male attire, and let me tell you one more important thing, that in her male attire she took a name for herself as Cesario. What names he took? Cesario. Okay. So the duke was so impressed with his personality. Now she is in male attire, so we will address her as Cesario. So he was impressed with her, and that's why he appointed him uh, as his main attendant. Okay. And he sent him as a messenger to Olivia, because duke was in love with a countess whose name is Olivia. Okay. A countess of Illyria, whose name is Olivia. Okay. So duke was in love with him, and duke sent Cesario as a messenger to Olivia, that Cesario would go to Olivia and woo on behalf of the duke, so that Olivia could be ready to get married with the duke. Okay, Duke Orsino. And when what happened, that when Cesario, in reality, says Viola, that when she went as a Cesario to Olivia, Olivia mistaking her as a male, she paid attentions to whatever she told to Olivia. She paid so much attention, not because that she wanted to listen the message of Duke Orsino, but in fact Olivia started loving Viola in her male attire as Orsino. Now the story is going to be very interesting. From here you can see that how Olivia, who was loved by Duke, but now Olivia started loving whom? Olivia started loving Cesario, but Cesario is not a male, her reality, she is Viola, in fact. Now, when Viola was coming back after giving the message of Duke Orsino, what Olivia did, that she sent a ring with her messenger, Malvolio, a ring she sent for Cesario as her token of love for him. And when Viola got that ring from Cesario, she understood, from Malvolio, she understood that now Olivia has fallen in love with her in her male attire as a Cesario. Okay. And now she was very afraid that how it's going on, because she knew her reality, that she is a female. And let me tell some more important character related to Olivia. So Olivia lives in her palace. Olivia was earlier in a mourning, and she has taken an oath that she would not see any male face in her life, as she was mourning for the death of her brother. Okay. And was living with her uncle, who most of the time remained drunk. Okay. Whose name is Sir Toby Belch. Sir Toby Bells. And she has a maid whose name is Maria. So Maria and Sir Toby Bells both are merry-making people. They most of the time remain drunk and enjoy with the company of one other person, Sir Andrew Angwichik. Now, who is Sir Andrew Angwichik? He is a suitor to Olivia. He is an ancient person, and he has a lot of wealth. But in fact, he used to think that he is very brave, and he is a good dancer. He possesses many good qualities, but in reality, he doesn't possess any kind of such good quality. He was a fool, in fact, and was made fool by Sir Toby Wells, because he has he has a lot of wealth, and Sir Toby Wells used to exploit his money. And this is how Maria and Sir Toby Wells used to spend all the money of Sir Andrew Angwichik in merrymaking, and he used to make fool to Sir Andrew Angwichik that he would let her niece Olivia get married with him. and I told about Malvolio, who is a male attendant of Olivia. So these are the characters related to Olivia: Malvolio, Maria, Sir Toby Belch, and Sir Andrew Angwichik, who was a suitor of Olivia too. Okay. So when let me tell you, yes, when Viola came back to Viola came back to Sir and sorry to Duke Orsino, and with the passage of time, she also fell in love with Duke. You know her reality. She is not a male; she is the female. So she fell in love with the Duke, and all this was happening. So there we can here we can see a love triangle, because you know that Viola used to love to Duke, and Duke loves Olivia, and Olivia loves Viola in her male attire. So this is how this love triangle got created, and the story becomes very interesting. Now let's move toward the other part of the story and talk something about Sebastian, who is Viola's brother. Okay, now I told you that Sebastian is also saved during that shipwrecked by one person whose name is Antonio, and Antonio and Sebastian became a very close friends. So Antonio and Sebastian became a very close friend, and what happened that both of them you yes, and when Sebastian planned to go in the court of Duke Orsino, though Antonio was afraid to go in to Duke Orsino, or you can say in Illyria, because once he had a duel with Duke Orsino, and that is why there was an enmity between Antonio and Duke Orsino. Still, he wanted to accompany his friend Sebastian, and that's why he went with him in Illyria to accompany his friend, so that he could save his friends whenever he would be in problem. And in fact, he gave his purse of money, of money to his friend Sebastian's to keep it as safely. Uh, when they both of them went in Illyria, this is how the story started getting very interesting, because let me move towards Viola's part. Now Viola is sent as a Cesario. She is again sent by Duke to Olivia to woo to court her, or to take her the Duke message to Olivia that she could get married to. She could become ready to get married with Duke Orsino. When the next time she comes to Olivia as Cesario, so Olivia herself proposed Viola as Cesario, mistaking her as Mel, but Viola kept on insisting the proposal of Duke Orsino, saying that she should accept the Duke's proposal, but she didn't accept. Viola left the place, and let's move towards the other part, that is related to Sebastian. So what happened, that I told you that Sebastian and Antonio too had came in Illyria. Okay, and they yes, so when Sir Andrew Angwichik saw Olivia proposing, he saw when he saw Olivia proposing this Cesario, because he all were thinking that she is a male. So when he saw her proposing him, she got jealous, and this jealousy was infuriated and instigated by Sir Toby Wells, because he all the time he was ready to take advantage of him. And what he did, that uh, he arranges a duel between Cesario and Sir Andrew Angwichik, that whosoever wins may be proved worthy for Olivia. And now Sir Andrew Angwichik, I told you he is a foolish person. He was ready to challenge Cesario, and Sir Toby Wells came and informed about this challenge to Cesario. Cesario didn't want to accept that challenge, that he is Viola in fact. So she didn't want to take that challenge, and but reluctantly, without her will, she had to accept that challenge. Now she has come back to, while she was going back to Duke Orsino in the court, she happened to meet with with Antonio, because Antonio and Sebastian got separated after coming in Illyria. They got separated, and when Antonio saw Cesario, in fact, to Viola in the male attire as Cesario, he thought that he is his friend Sebastian, and he saw her during the time when Sir Andrew Anguichick was proposing her, giving a challenge to her for the duel, and he came to rescue his friend Sebastian, because he thought that he is Sebastian. So he came there, Antonio came there to save his friend Sebastian, and he offered his help, but there came the officers of Olivia's court, okay. And I told you that Antonio had dangers in Illyria because he had enmity with Duke Orsino. So those officers recognized Antonio, and now they they arrested him. Now when Antonio was in tight corner, he was in tight condition, he asked for help from Cesario, mistaking him as Sebastian. He asked for his purse, and Cesario denied. He showed his ignorance about any purse, because that it's Viola in fact, and she did not know about any purse. He had given the purse to Sebastian in fact, and it's not Sebastian. So she showed her ignorance about that purse, and Antonio thought that Sebastian is a fraud. He is not a good friend. He had cheated him, and now when Antonio was taken by the officers, okay. Now here at the other part we can see that Sebastian was caught by Olivia mistakenly, and Olivia thought that Sebastian is Cesario, okay. I told you that both of them resembles. When Viola took a male attire, she was completely resembling with her brother Sebastian's. So Olivia thought that Sebastian is Cesario, okay, Viola's male attire, and she arranges for now here again. When did Viola found Sebastian? When Sebastian was having a fight with Sir Andrew Anguichick. Sir Andrew Anguichick again challenges for a duel to Sebastian, thinking that he is Cesario. So he challenged for the duel again, and when they were fighting, that now it's Sebastian, and who is a male in reality. So he got Sir Andrew Anguichick and Sir Toby Wells. Both of them got wounded during this duel with Sebastian, and at the same moment Olivia came, and Olivia thought that Sebastian is Cesario, and she took him with her and called for a priest, and instantly she got married with Sebastian. And Sebastian also didn't deny for that marriage, because that Olivia is very beautiful. So he was also in fact happy, and that Sebastian is a male. So this is how one pair got married happily, and Olivia was thinking that Sebastian is Cesario, okay. Now what happened in the other part, that when Antonio was carried by the two officers in front of the Olivia's court, and at the same time Duke Orsino, along with Cesario, along with Viola in fact, okay, in her male attire as Cesario, came there and when he saw Antonio, he was surprised, and Duke Orsino asked Antonio that, as you know, that Duke Orsino and Antonio both are enemy. So Duke Orsino asked Antonio, when you have so much dangers in Illyria, why have you come here at this place? Then Antonio told him the reason, that why, how he saved one person whose name is Sebastian, and who is there at the time, who is there with the Duke Orsino, because he was thinking Cesario as Sebastian, I told you. So he told him that the person whom right time, the person you are accompanied with, that to save that person he has come here, and he saved that person, he got befriended with him, and for the protection of that person he has come in Illyria, and he gave his purse of money to him, but that person proved a cheater, and how he cheated him. He explained all the story, Antonio. And Duke Orsino was not ready to accept Cesario as a cheater, so he asked for and at the same moments when all this discussion was going on, and at the same time he so when all this discussion was going on, you can see at the same time Olivia's come. And so at the same time Olivia's come, and she salutes Cesario as her husband, because you know that she has married with Sebastian already. Okay, so she salutes, and seeing all that, Duke Orsino also got infuriated that he sent Cesario as his messenger, and now Cesario has become the husband of Olivia. So he thought that he has cheated him also. And this is this when all this was happening, at the same moment Sir Toby Belch and Sir Andrew Angwichik both came, and they were looking for a doctor, because both of them got wounded during the duel with the Sebastian, as I told you, and they started accusing Cesario that how Cesario got wounded them, but in reality they were not aware that Sebastian had got them wounded. Okay, and all this was happening, at the same moment what happened, Sebastian arrives there at the scene, and everyone was surprised to see, and they started looking once at towards Sebastian, and at the next moment they used to see towards Cesario, and they were surprised to see both resembling. And this is how what happened, that Viola at the end explained the everything, and she took off her male attire, and she came in her real attire as Viola, and then all the mystery got solved, that Viola is not a male as Cesario, but it was a fake name and fake attire that has been taken by Viola. When everything got solved, Duke Orsino found that his page, whom he used to adore more, uh, now when he found that in fact he is not a male, he is a female, and when he found that Olivia has already married with Sebastian, okay, Viola's brother, then he instantly got ready to marry with Viola. And this is how the story ends happily with the marriage of Maria, Sir Toby Belch, Olivia, and Sebastian, and Duke Orsino, and Viola. But only one character is unhappy in this play, that is Malvolio. You know that. Okay, so I hope that you would have liked this explanation. If you have left any doubt regarding this play, you can send your doubts in the comment box or in our group. Okay, so thank you once again. At the end, I would like to make you request that keep on subscribe my channel to encourage me to upload many more videos based on English literature's different works. Okay, thank you.